Howdy folks, and welcome to another Hogwarts Legacy video. You know, Professor Black sure is a jerk, and as the headmaster of Hogwarts, he's got a lot of power. But at the same time, he wields it in a very rude and very traditional black family way. But of course, you know, if we can take any opportunity to embarrass him or humiliate him, well, you know, why not? So let's share in our mutual hatred of Professor Black. Leave a like, drop a comment down below, and of course, hit that subscribe button. Tell me if you guys got as much of a laugh off of this video as I did. And as always, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Take it easy. Random ghosts with rapiers trying to kill people.
I hope I look... Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh boy.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Sounds like a plan.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Oh boy, this is weird. I have officially
Professor, a moment of your... Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I will decide what's best, or oh really?
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Oh, boy.
Now, to determine which student gets...
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children. I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
I've become a jerk. It's wonderful.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Oh, I'm gonna
What did we do to deserve
sabotage him
him as
like
a head?
no.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Wait a moment. It's all disappeared. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? I have. There we go.
Headmaster, I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Stand proud, purebloods.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
He's handling secret ministry matters.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I don't know.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Hope as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
You dare question me, or I've changed my mind.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this
Poor elf.
conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall do his best to keep out of Master's way.
Ahem. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Oh boy.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
That was great. I probably should have messed around with it a little more. Whatever I said at that lectern, though, turned everything Gryffindor, and I love it. Okay, come on, give me... it hasn't procced yet. Okay, well, I do need to clear my inventory before I go out and about. Or before I go into this next challenge. I don't want to go in and not have inventory space. So I'm going to hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. So we'll discover these new items. None of which are any good. Beautiful. Other than that, stock up on some goodies because, I mean, it's already crafting anyway.
Yeah, she probably left.
Mandrake. 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 More mandrakes. Must have more mandrakes. Alright, at some point I'll come in here and just go ham on cleaning the, reorganizing and rebuilding this place. But for now, let's go clean out our inventory and do our third trial.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Well, you're very welcome. So much stuff. All right.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Thank you, sir. Don't worry, you will definitely see me again. And we'll make a quick pit stop down at Tomes and Scrolls to pick up a couple things for when I remodel.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking.
There's always things I'm looking for. The hopping pot. The dung, unless ability to conjure a dung compost or use it to create fertilizer, can be used to increase the yield of seeded plants. Chopping station. Okay, so we want the hopping pot.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Okay. Kind of broke,
let me know
but
if there's
that's okay.
anything
I'm
else
sure
I
that's
can
all
do
gonna
to
change.
help.
Especially because we'll get a bunch more stuff done once I remodel the room of requirement. Faculty Tower.
Clever? How offensive. Next. Fine, a genius. Happy
Possibly.
now? But I'll allow your limp vocabulary. This disillusionment charm is superb. I'm stealthy as a demiguise. I'm invincible.
There's another mystery room here. Could have swore I already did a mystery room on the stairs, though. We'll see. We'll come back to it. For now, we know priorities, priorities, priorities. I love this.
What are you up to now?
It's one hell of a winding corridor, ain't it? Whee! The Dizzy Game Simulator. That's what we're gonna call it.
Revelio.
There's a chest over here. That requires a special key. Interesting.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Headmaster's office gargoyle. The staircase that leads to the headmaster's office is guarded by an enchanted gargoyle that will let only those who know the password enter, though anyone choosing to visit the current occupant of the office is difficult to fathom. Here we go.
Toujours pure.
Alright, up we go.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
If all the elite wizarding family... Well, if you call them a level 3 lock. Ooh, Beast Weave Red. Nifty, if I do say so myself. That door doesn't work.
Revelia.
The Sorting Hat. This enchanted hat was created by the 4 founders of Hogwarts as the means by which students would be placed into one of the 4 school houses. Skilled at legilimency, the Sorting Hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine their thoughts and abilities. We do have more in. Sleeping Portraits. Not all headmasters and headmistresses enjoy reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school of witchcraft and wizardry. Some prefer to enjoy a well-earned nap when possible. Indeed.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What will I find?
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
Very well.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Apothecary receipt, cure for boils, 1 vial. Receipt. Hair tonic, mustache wax, bundimum pomade, comb, pearl handled, back scratcher, gold handled, doxycide. Paid in very small part, remainder to be billed to ministry.
That must be the pedestal.
It's the book it wants me to read, but how do I get higher up in this place? That must be what this door is for. Okay, here we go. I've been slurped up by a book.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Look like Death Eaters to me.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
This is definitely odd, to say the least. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Death.
Now, why is death here? Like, this is an interesting story. The Black Plague.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Hurry up and start climbing. That's dark Mongols. Oh boy.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Start crossing.
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Oh, there's death. Again.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Wigan World Coach. Oh, shame. How in the hell? That's how you get seen. Damn it. I have failed. But we shall try again. I thought maybe he didn't have hardcore peripherals. I was wrong. It put me in the same place though. Guess I'll grab it.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Okay, so we gotta learn their movements before we
Now's my chance.
Go! Go!
That's the way forward.
invisibility.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
I know this story. It's the story of the Deathly Hallows. Hiding from
This
death.
is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Yep, it's the wand. One who wields it cannot be defeated.
I've never felt such power. Revelio.
Depulsor. Descendo. Bombarda.
Okay.
Revelio.
We're gonna be fighting something fierce, I can feel it.
Defender!
Oh, that just killed it. Definitely was not the kind of challenge I thought it would be after the first two. It's nifty, though. It's as if we're living a storybook. Death himself. Cabbage, cabbage. Can't throw cabbage.
Descender.
Okay. Feisty, to say the least. So many angry trolls.
Stone. This must be for me.
The final hollow.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear, sweet Neve.
Neve! May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Interesting.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Okay. Now I must witness her memory. Was
But
that
there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
This is true.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Hey, Arnav, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. This is the third trial.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Oh boy. I normally go between 4 and 6 hours. Generally. I might go longer tonight. I'm not entirely sure yet. I know, the missus has got dinner cooking right now. It'll be ready soon.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
It was fascinating or it was disturbing? It was disturbing, because I think
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
The hallowed hero. Wield a deathly power.